Now, did you know that being overly kind can lead to you ruining your life? Yeah, you heard me right. As much as being kind is a good value and it's a good virtue, then again, if you are to be too kind, then you can get to ruin your life and your finances. Remember that here, our goal is always on wealth, health, and personal growth. And today, we delve on a subject where we get to discuss matters on how kindness can get to ruin our lives and at most get to ruin our finances. So this is Insightful Endeavors. My name is Ian David. Welcome back. Before we continue, remember to subscribe, like this video, and also share it with your loved ones. And remember to leave a comment there down below so that we can get this conversation ongoing even after this particular episode. Yeah, thank you. So let's get started. So how could kindness get to ruin your life and finances? The first thing that you come to find happens as a result of you being overly kind is something that we term as a financial burden. So this is where you find that you are too kind, that you have no more limits with your finances, that you get on bailing out your friends when they are in messes with their finances, when they are maybe somewhere, or issues that have led them to not being to sort out their own bills, and they run unto you, and now out of your own kindness you feel the guilt of not helping them, and you continually help them, or you continually be kind, that you do not have a restriction or a limit on your finances. So this is one of the ways that you get to ruin and to harm your finances, because again, remember, in as much as you ought to be kind, in as much as you ought to help, no matter who it is, whether it's family or friends, again, you have to have a limit with your finances. If you do not so, then it leads to you continually harming your finances. Yeah, you got to be kind, but again, you have to have enlightened kindness. This is kindness where, in as much as you care and in as much as you want to help, then again you have to consider the burden that comes with it, that you don't get to a point where you are burdening yourself too much, to a point where you are harming your finances consistently. Allow the people, allow your friends, allow your family, at the time when they make messes, help them, but again, help them to take responsibility of whatever messes that they get to make with their finances. Yeah, and that's how you get to look at this particular subject of being kind and being overly kind. Yeah. The second thing that we get to look at is on time management issues. Now, this one is a key one. So on time management issues, this is where you find that you got a set of friends, and this set of friends, they are friends that do not mind on the time that they are taking out of you. They overly, or they over time keep on inconveniencing you with time. Maybe let's say of a case of a friend who on which maybe you agree that you'll be meeting for a particular maybe deal of a business, or maybe you'll be meeting for a particular meeting at a particular time, but this friend keeps on delaying you, or keeps on maybe having excuses on why you should not get the deal done at a particular time. So you find that with your kindness, you personally, you continually offer your time, but they take advantage of that. So that is something that can ruin your life, your personal life, and again, it can also ruin your finances, because if it was a financial deal, then you get to lose and you get to make maybe losses. If on your life, again, you have to have a good management on your time. Remember, any minute that is wasted, then you can never recover it. So with people, you have to be cautious with this resource that is time. You cannot be too much kind with time. You have to be selfish with time. Yeah, you heard me right. To be selfish with right. There is a quote that I heard from one of my grandfathers, and he used to say, he used to tell his sons that right after me, you come first. So what does that mean? That in as much as I love you, in as much as you're my son, you come just after me. It begins with me first, then it comes you. So with the time management, again, you have to have boundaries. You have to limit the amount of time that you want to give to particular people, to particular friends, to a set, to a group of people, maybe to family, to any particular person. Then you have to be cautious about this. Balancing kindness with self-care is essential for long-term success. Yeah, that's it on time management. The third uh, point that you get to look at is on emotional burnout. So what is this emotional burnout? This is where you're constantly helping others and can lead to emotional exhaustion, where you are helping them and you don't, like, they continue to take advantage of you, that they don't mind that you yourself get exhausted emotionally. You are just helping out, but you are receiving nothing. Like, you are always on the go to keep on helping your friends, to keep on helping those relatives, to keep on helping maybe your colleagues at work, but they don't care that you personally, you are going through an emotional burnout. And at some point you find that you have been exhausted, that you cannot take it anymore. Let's take the case of a friend who keeps on asking maybe for finances. He keeps on requesting for finances, help, financial help, and you keep on helping them. So at some point you find that your kindness will wear out, or your kindness will burn out, and now at this particular point it causes a lot of damage to your own emotions, and again it causes you to ruin your life, your well-being, and again to ruin on your finances. So again, on this one, you have to look on how you are kind, or how on how you execute this good value, which is kindness. But again, on how you are giving it out, then it has to be on an enlightened manner, that it doesn't cause a ruin in your life. Setting boundaries is crucial to maintaining your own well-being. You got to set boundaries with your time, with your emotions, with your finances, everything that pertains to your well-being, and also that pertains to your finances. And again, also, because this is Insightful Endeavors and we talk about matters health, matters wealth, and personal growth, also you have to set boundaries to things that go against your health and values. Yeah, that's the third thing that we get to look at. The fourth thing that we get to look at that gets to affect our kindness is being taken advantage of. Yeah, so you find that in life, most of the kind people, or when you are kind, people tend to take advantage of you. How can you get to solve this one, or get to avoid this one of being taken advantage of? Is by you setting clear boundaries, setting clear limitations, and letting your friends know that this is up to this particular point, it's a no-go zone. I'll come to this far if you come to this far, or don't go beyond this point if I have made you know that you don't have to go beyond this particular point. So you have to set clear boundaries so that you are not taken advantage of. And one of the way to stop being taken advantage of is by you addressing the matter. If you find that something that someone has been doing something consistently, and you feel that this one or this thing, it is something that has been occurring as you taking advantage of me, then you let them know. That is one of the way. You confront them and let them know that now from this particular point, you cannot go beyond this particular point. This is my boundaries and you can't go beyond this particular point. And part of the way that people get to take advantage of people is on finances. You find people also take advantage of us with our personal spaces. And you have to put a clear boundary on this so that you are not taken advantage of. Learn to recognize and protect yourself from such scenarios to avoid such inconveniences of being taken advantage of. Number 5, neglecting your personal growth. You come to find that in the act of us being kind, we at times neglect our personal growth, that we are so much given out there, we are so much into doing or helping others, we are so much into going into to extremes of maybe rescuing our friends, helping our friends, bringing them out of the messes that they take themselves into, and we neglect our personal growth. You should never neglect your personal growth. You should never neglect yourself, or building yourself and making yourself better and better each and every day. You yourself, you should be your first priority at every given time. I know this one might sound a bit not as the usual thing, or what you might expect me to be saying, but again, this is something that you have to know. No one will tell you this, but I'm telling you this for free, that you come first in your life. You come first. The rest, they come second. Look at this particular scenario. You are on an aeroplane, and then the aeroplane gets to maybe have an issue, and the pilot tells you, let all of you have your lifesavers. And then you have a friend near you, but your friend is maybe disabled. So what would be the first thing that you do? Would you take the lifesaver and put it on them, or would you take the lifesaver and put it on yourself first? Some would say because of kindness, you put it on them first. But again, look, if you put it on them first and then the crash happens immediately, then you don't get to save even your friend. But if you save yourself, if you put your lifesaver on yourself, then you have a chance also to save your friend. So you come first in your life. That is something you have to know. That is something that you have to note. And on this one, you do not neglect your personal growth. Prioritizing your growth is essential for long-term success. You need to prioritize your own personal growth. Personal growth, that is, you have to educate yourself on matters health. You have to educate yourself on matters marriage. If you are one who values marriage, you have to educate yourself on matters finances. You have to educate yourself on matters business. Everything that pertains to life, you got to prioritize them and educate yourself on them, or get to grow on these particular matters. Yeah, that's it. The other one is on health issues. Look, never ever neglect your health issues because of kindness. You find that people get out of their way because of them being overly kind, and they neglect their health. Never neglect your health. Never involve or engage yourself in activities that are compromising your health, no matter how much the case might look like, or how much it might call on you to be kind on that particular case. Never neglect your health. We have said just a few minutes ago that you come first before anyone else. So your health matters most in this particular case. See, if you neglect your health, no matter how much kind you are, no matter how much love you have for the family or for the friend or for the nation or for whatever that you are kind towards, if you neglect your health and then your health is it gets to be in a complicated situation, then there is nothing else that you can offer. There is no other kindness that you can offer. So you got to take care of your health. You got to be keen on how you are checking on your health day in, day out, or as often as possible. Never go out of your way to risking your health simply because you want to be kind. You come first in your life. After that, then comes the other people. Never neglect your personal health or your well-being on matters health. So, and because this is insightful endeavors and we always talk about these matters, again I insist that never go out of your way to risk your health. Never go out of your way to risk your finances. Never go out of your way to risk your personal growth. These things should be key, and they should matter to you. And as much as you have you want to be kind, yes, it's good to be kind, but again, allow yourself to be enlightened in how you lend this kind of kindness to others. Yeah, you had it right. And so that's where we get to conclude on this episode. We hope that it is a one that will get to help you on your well-being, on matters finances, on how you get to look at your finances, and also how you get to lead your relationships out there, that they all get to work out, and yourself, that you get yourself better and better every day, as it is our mandate here on Insightful Endeavors. And so that's it from me today. I hope to see you on our next episode. But before again you leave, remember to subscribe, to like this video, share it with your loved ones and friends, and also leave a comment there down below so that we can get this conversation going on. And also maybe let us know how you think about this particular topic on kindness. And again, you can also give us suggestions on what you think and what we could include on our next video. Bye bye. See you next time.